everyone, Tipsy Kitty here, and today we are going to be diving into the new version of Layers of Fear. You have no idea how excited I am for this game. I am so sorry for the delay in being able to get it to you. I've been having some stuff going on at work, so it didn't have the time. I was intending on initially trying to do a video the same night that it was released, and then I got called in for work. So, I'm excited to finally be able to get into this now. I apologize, I've been not feeling the absolute greatest, so I'm trying to get some extra water in me. I think maybe I'm just dehydrated. So, if you hear me stopping and take a lot of drinks of water, that's why. Anyway, I'm super excited for this game. I hope you all are too. It's roughly 14 hours of gameplay, so we should be going into this for a while as another series. And let's just dive right on into this and see where it leads us. Start a new story. Let's see. Don't want this too dark.
I once had it all. My palate was sated, nostrils stimulated, standing venerated. And one day, you took everything away but shame and pain. I'm still not sure what game you're playing, but I'm back. I'm taking what's mine.
Ooh. Ooh, okay. Fairly smooth, it seems like. Might need to adjust it just a smidge. So you might have noticed that the game is a little bit louder this time, but I wanted to be able to give you guys the full effect of the game and experience it that way for myself as well. So I'm hoping, because they said that there's also some binaural beats in this game that are supposed to help build the atmosphere, that you'll be able to get the full effect while we're playing. I do think I need to turn down my personal settings a little bit. Let's see here. Trying to decide what we want to. Lower the foliage a little bit here. And we're going to turn down the shadows a little bit more. So I think we got the film grain off because I do not want to play with film grain. Let's just check that. Sorry, I just want to make sure I have it as smooth as possible for all of us. Looking gorgeous so far, though. So I'm wondering if we're going to get the new chapter first, or if it's going to go to kind of what the original games were. I'm very intrigued. Okay. Sorry, I'll quit talking here. It says never call him by real name. Include the most important facts from the newspaper article about the scandal. Never tell where it is. No dates. Mid-20s.
It made me think of your poem. Congratulations.
Okay. Oh, yes. Stand here. Okay. Heard a mouse. Well, Victorian house, paintings and portraits everywhere. He used rich, real-life famous paintings. Before leaving to the island, visit art gallery for something. Okay. Seems like that's everything we can play with in here. You guys ready? Right or left? I think we're gonna go to the right.
Dear, congratulations once again on winning our competition. Let us repeat, your submission astonished us, and we are delighted to welcome you in our hermitage. Make yourself at home. The whole lighthouse is at your disposal.
A boat will arrive once a week with supplies, and if you need anything, there's a phone on the premises. Wishing you a fruitful and inspirational stay, the management. Okay. Well, that one's locked.
The author of the winning essay will receive an opportunity to write the book on the subject in our lighthouse, accommodated especially for this purpose.
Okay, so I'm noticing that he's not reading entirely everything, so writing competition, the agency invites all interested writers to submit their essays concerning the life and work of blank, one of the most mysterious and tragic figures in the history of modern art. Submissions will be open until illegible. The author of the winning essay will receive an opportunity to write the book on the subject in our lighthouse, accommodated especially for this purpose. Okay. Hopefully it's not too dark for you guys. Door's locked.
Whole lighthouse is at your disposal. My ass.
Chapter 1, Marriage. Chapter 2, Accident with Fire. Chapter 3, Destruction of Marriage. Metaphors, shape-changing environment. Avoid as science fiction nonsense. Perhaps save it for a different book. Every second chapter is hers. I'm an adult, Mama. Crippled or not, I can take care of myself. Now it's time for you to focus on yourself. I can't wait to read that book. Love you.
I'm an adult, Mama. Crippled or not, I can take care of myself now. It's time for you to focus on yourself. I can't wait to read that book. Love you.
Sorry. Old pipes. Well, it looks more though. I better grab that. Hello?
Hello?
I received the word that you came to the lighthouse. You find everything to your liking.
Well, that was fast. Yeah, I'm here.
I'm very pleased to hear it. Now, are you writing?
What?
You must understand, Mrs. It is imperative that you start your work as soon as possible. I will remind you that you signed a contract. So it is very specific on the timeline. I would advise you abide by it. Goodbye.
Now that was a conversation I was too sober for.
Let's see what's in here. Out of order? Looks like we can't go this way yet.
Our sources say 428 entries have been submitted to the agency. The entry that won was surprising, to say the least. It wasn't a scholar who won it, nor someone with proper education that would give him an understanding of life. It was a sensationalist, a horror writer, and
Prestigious stipend stolen by illegible. Many great talented Americans took part in the contest set up by the illegible agency. The first edition of the event promised a great prize. A solitary stay in their lighthouse to focus on writing would be a dream come true for many. Our sources say 428 entries have been submitted to the agency. The entry that won was surprising, to say the least. It wasn't a scholar who won it, nor someone with proper education that would give him an understanding of life. It was a sensationalist, a horror writer, and... Oops, wrong button. Okay, let's see. Over here. I think we came in here already. Yep, that's the writing competition. Wounds, mental and physical. Something about his service, medals. No war, focus on the art and finish the painting. Maybe?
the author of the winning essay will receive an opportunity to write the book on the subject in our lighthouse, accommodated especially for this purpose.
Okay, yeah, no, we read that one. Oh,
Dear Congratulations once again on winning our competition. Let us repeat, your submission astonished us, and we are delighted to welcome you in our hermitage. Make yourself at home. The whole lighthouse is at your disposal.
Okay, we did read that one too. What's this way?
Look, I'm aware of the rat's presence, okay? But nothing can be done about it. They've been on this island as long as anyone can remember. It's in our best interest to leave them be.
Okay, that's interesting. Leave the rats alone. Supposedly. Okay. I don't know how long of a video we'll get into today because I am fairly tired, but let's see. Maybe the game will suck me in and we'll be here for a while. Hey, looks like we can start typing. What? Okay. Something move? The heck was that? Ooh.
Might as well make some good use of the phone while I'm here.
Hello?
Hi, darling. I'm calling to let you know I'm here. Can you believe the agency already called to see if I was working?
That's insane. Did you at least have time to settle in a bit? How's the lighthouse? Inspiring? Spooky? Haunted?
All of these things. I was just looking around and it's certainly something. How are you? Do the meds work?
Don't you worry about me, Mama. This is your time to do your work, to live your life.
Well, maybe you're right. I should probably get to it then. Bye, son. Love you.
Love you too, Mama.
Okay.
I know how you must feel. Lost. Alone. Hopeless. You probably deserve it. But even for you, there is still a way. A way to bring it all back. The one precious thing you ever truly desired. Finish it.
Every portrait that is painted with feeling is a portrait of the artist, not the sitter. Alright. The following story contains content that some players might I cannot read today. Excuse me. Okay. Following story contains content that some players may find disturbing or triggering, including depictions of depression, self-harm, suicide, aggression, and violence. Violent language, domestic and child abuse, neglect, unsettling childhood imagery such as dismembered or possessed dolls and disarrayed childhood belongings. Blood and blood-like substances, fire, visual depictions of severe bodily injuries, i.e. burns, alcohol and alcohol abuse, audible and visual hallucinations, demonic imagery, brats, confined spaces, and the sensation of being trapped or chased. If you are sensitive to any of these themes or have a history of experiencing similar difficulties in the past, please use caution when playing and consider whether this game is appropriate for you. The story is divided into 6 chapters, each which take about 1 hour to complete. However, you can pause the game at any point. Return to it at a later time and take breaks as needed. For more information on mental health and access to mental health resources, please feel free to visit the links below where you can discover more about mental health, helplines, and support sites. Your mental health matters. Press any key to proceed. Really cool that they added that. Ooh, and we are back. So I think if each chapter is going to be roughly an hour, I'm probably going to try to do our videos chapter by chapter. Just so you guys are all aware. So, we'll see. Ah. So gorgeous.
I didn't touch the workshop, just like you asked. Although I can't imagine the mess that's inside. Also, if you care so much for that room, maybe you should pay more attention to where you leave the keys. I brought them back to your office.
Alright. Table here real quick before we go down.
We would like to ask you to cease bothering our pest control specialists, as well as refrain from sending us any more of your highly inappropriate letters. All of our employees that visited your house reported absolutely no signs of a rodent infestation of any kind, and as such, decided not to act further than a prophylactic spraying. Please treat this letter as a final warning, or else the next envelope you'll receive will be from our lawyers.
Best regards, Carl Denton, Pesky Pest Pacification Company. Bourbon whiskey. Distilled and bottled by Henry Martin and Company.
Some call him the new Caravaggio. Others compare him to Van Eyck. And one awestruck critic, who wished to remain unnamed, went as far as to invoke, quote, the spirit of the great Leonardo. Any way you slice it, the exhibition proved an immense success. Its distinct style has been praised for its unique combination of Renaissance influences and more progressive techniques. The artist himself attended the event in the company of his beautiful fiancée, looking stunning in her black gown, revealed to us exclusively that the couple are indeed expecting.
Painting palette. The colors on there. They're not being any rats. There's sure a lot of rats crawling around. Love the ambience so far. Report card. Reading CDFC, written communication DBCD, mathematics FDFC, science health CDCF, social studies DCFD, art AABA, music BABA, and then physical education excused from average grades are D, 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 and C. Present 40, absent 10. Tardy for 17. Present for 38, absent for 12. Tardy for 13. Present for 37, absent for 13. Tardy for 8. Then present for 39, absent for 11, and tardy for 12. I think it says year 7 on there. No really any sprint yet from what I can tell. I think we'll finish this first floor before we go into the upstairs. It's the kitchen.
Figured you'd be up all night, so I made you a little treat. You know, I bet even Rembrandt occasionally took time off from being brilliant and snored his head off like the rest of us common folk. I know! In other words, get some sleep, you big dummy. I love you.
Alright, I think I'm gonna pause for a second. I need to run to the bathroom and I'll be right back. Give me 2 seconds. Alright, I am back. Alright. It says paint, rose doré, burnt umber, sienna, brushes 25, air fresheners 50 packs, apples 10 kilograms, booze 30. Paprika used with wild abandon in sauce marinades on or mixed with, but for bread or pasta. A lot of flavor. Cute little cupboard. Apparently nothing to interact with in those. Collar.
I'm sorry for yesterday. You were right. I overreacted. It's just that this isn't about me. It's about her. Everything I do with her best interest in mind. I guess I've always believed that in an imperfect world, it's worth it to strive for perfection. Now I'm starting to sound like my father. I will work on my temper, though. Promise. We'll talk later.
I love you. That's what it says at the end. Clock. Can I kneel down? No. That's supposed to be like 10:30, like 7 or something. 38. Okay. Cute little bathroom. Pressing it is not doing anything.
How the hell did they fuck up the length?
1x below knee prosthesis. Oh my gosh, I cannot read. Prosthesis. Apparently I cannot pronounce that word today. Keeley's Prosthetics Company. Apparently they got it wrong. Don't mind me. Like I said, I'm kind of tired. I can flush the toilet. Nothing crazy in there. One more door back here. Ooh. Bunch of little Most traps. Another trap. Little Vinny and partners got a rat problem. Call us now. And forget about it. 555-3825. Fast, efficient, and discreet. And rat pox. Kills rats. Alright. Now we... What does that sound?
I'm so sick and tired of us talking through these notes. We live in the same house, for God's sake. Come talk to me when you're done, before you go to sleep.
Been working all night. Don't wake me up.
Might not be a household name yet, but just give her time. The incredibly talented multi-instrumentalist gave an astounding performance last night, winning over even the most ardent naysayers. Quote, "She was simply astounding. I haven't seen such passion, energy, and skill in years," stated famed pianist Daniel Richter. He was not alone in his praise. It seems even Anthony Giles, one of its harshest critics, has finally seen the light. Giles had previously made disparaging comments about the artist, stating, quote, "There's more to performing music than enthusiasm in a pretty face." When asked if, after witnessing last night's performance, he regrets these words, Mr. Giles gave us a look that can only be described as a mixture of awe and embarrassment. Pressed for an answer, he simply said, "Yes." We caught up with the star.
New face of music, a night at the opera becomes a night to remember. Violin.
The long-awaited opening of the Galactic Department Store turned into hell on Earth when the building's wiring burst into flames. While the majority of the visitors managed to reach the emergency exits in time, several unfortunate attendees were trapped in the back of the building, having no chance to escape the raging inferno. The exact number of casualties has not yet been determined, although it is estimated that at least a dozen people have been severely injured. The owner of the Galactic, Ronald Sheffield, has so far declined the comment on today's tragic events.
Perfume. Roller bandage, 2.5 inches wide, 3 yards long, sterilized. The Bay Division, Bezos and Company. Medical supplies. Got a cane. Oh, there's another note.
Sorry. Couldn't sleep. The leg's been acting up again. Figured I might as well do some work. I love you.
Another little love note. That one's locked. Some music. Ooh, okay. Go play the piano. So I do know that the original ones, each chapter had multiple endings, and I don't know how that's gonna work with the new one. So I'm not entirely sure how everything's changed. So far, everything's fairly similar from the original. Definitely looks like it's been polished up, though. Quite a bit. And I know they said that some of the game mechanics and some of it might change overall. So I'm excited to see how that keeps going as we get deeper in. Right now, I'm just looking at everything. I know this hasn't really started
I'm sorry.
quite yet.
I'll make it up to you. Tonight it's all about you and me. Let's make it special.
You promised!
Definitely sounds like their relationship is having some struggles. Gun. Art supplies. There's our key for that one room that had the note on it.
Let me ask you one simple question. Have you completely lost your goddamn mind? I know you're going through some rough times right now. I really do. That's why I've agreed to let you do those illustrations in the first place. For old time's sake. I even deliberately gave you a trivial task, because I expected Little Red Riding Hood to be something you can draw in your sleep. What I didn't expect is to get this demented nightmare fuel you submitted for a kid's bedtime story. There is no way in hell I'm using this, and I already regret agreeing to a payment in advance. Please, get your shit together.
Your old pal, Liam Brickstone. Whispered Tale Publishing House. Okay, don't get me wrong, they're kind of creepy, but I actually think they're kind of cool. Alright. Think that's everything in this room. Some of the sounds are kind of weird. The locked door. The girls' room.
Hush. Dad is here.
Good drawing. A lot of creepy dolls. We all know how much I love dolls. Okay. Looks like it's time to take the key and go open the one room. Looks like 3. Okay. It's usually about where the horror decides it's going to start. Oh, can't open those. There's spots for stuff on the wall. It looks like we'll be collecting pages or something.
No, this is private.
Okay. Must be the chair he had his model sit in. So let's get it right this time. Alright. Lost. You deserve it. Finish it. Whew.
Two souls, so passionate, so talented, and yet they wanted to build something so ordinary. A home, a wife, a family, peaceful life. Betrayal of everything that made them both artists, and yet they clung to it.
Save the date. Blank Blank request the pleasure of your company to celebrate their wedding on Saturday, the 9th of June at St. Luke's Chapel at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm really sorry, guys. I'm really struggling with reading today. Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde. Oh, we kept it. Okay. Look at the movement of the curtains. Like, look at this. This is just so cool so far.
We are truly thrilled to hear that you accepted our humble proposition. After discussing dates with my colleague, we find this date the best time to open the exhibition. We need time to set everything up. Getting a piano to our gallery will be no small feat.
Respectfully, Thomas Caldwell, Illegible Gallery. Just out of reach.
They don't understand what it takes to make a good painting. The work doesn't start with the brush, just like family doesn't start with marriage. It starts with canvas.
Some weird paper thing. This be a part of a photo, maybe? First step is the hardest.
I can't remember the last time I wore these. The last time I could move freely.
There's a chest there that's locked. Bart Murillo, Simpson, Dibin, Gens Pro, Filorum, Voltus, Aprecibus Exmendis. I do not know if I pronounced any of that right. Well, statues. Ooh. Come on, open the door. Ooh. I think that's blood. Something moved. What was it? Oh, he's got a key. She.
Now, a tiny bit to the left. Yes, just like that. Hold that pose. I want to get all those lovely curves just right.
I'm not that round. Ah, he did pretty decent. Never forget. It's one of the things I've always loved about this game is how the world changes just kind of around you. Let's say there's a grain falling out of the painting. Another piece. It's a question, because I know sometimes the other one you can turn back. and go to a different area. Okay. Not on this one so far. Kind of like a paint streak. Okay.
I think I have the music for all the paintings now. I'm going to play it for you this evening. You're going to love it.
Kind of dark in here. Oh, hello. You weren't there before. You following me? Ha! That one's bleeding. That's so weird.
Sorry I haven't written in a while. I've been swarmed with work. I gotta tell you, your last letter was troubling, to say the least. I just can't believe she would set fire to your old paintings. Why would she do that? The lady in black especially? That was your tribute to her, wasn't it? I don't know what to tell you except to get her some professional help pronto. You could probably talk to someone as well. With all that's happened, I'm sure it would do you some good. I probably don't need to tell you that the buyer was sorely disappointed with the news. The new pieces just aren't selling as well as the classics. Anyway, I'll keep looking. You just hang in there and focus on your work. I know you still have it in you. I believe in you.
Your friend and agent Thomas Caldwell. And then it says I don't at the bottom. You can't fight her. She will break you. The heck was that? I don't think that was like that. Do it. Do I go back? I don't think that pillar was there before. Maybe it was. So let's look closer over there. Hey, another piece. Oh, okay. Ah!
Don't be scared. It's just a book, Birdie.
Huh. What are you doing? It's like
No
moss.
matter what we did, the fireplace just wasn't enough to warm this room.
Okay. Keep saying like moss to a flame. Move the mouse left to right to choose a cylinder. Move the mouse up and down to set a number. Is there any actually hint what order? Looks like the lock was made in 1938. Says look closer. Now there's a 6, a 9, and a 4 so far. Apparently I've taken 1,000 steps according to the achievement. Okay. Looked like I needed... Oh, no. I just need the 3 digits. So we have 6, 9, and 4. See if that's the order it's supposed to go into. 6, 9, 4. Alright. Now I should be able to go back through that door. Watch out.
This is fine. This is good. These are great conditions. I can finish it. I can.
Can't fight her.
I will. I need to. For all our sakes. For our family.
For a family? Or just for you? Go on, tip the scales.
The book called. Can I read that? I don't think so. Which color should I choose? Um. Ah. Okay. It looks like it's almost on fire.
The green of her eyes. The red of my paint.
I think we should go green. Let's go this way. Hey, place whatever. It looks like a little toy house. There's mommy and the blocks. Some scribbles on the paper. A couple of stuffies. It's just scales drawn on the table. Shapeless dreams. Key.
I had the most beautiful dream last night. I dreamt he came to me, embraced me, loved me, as he once did. But we both know that while I dreamed my silly little dream, it was you. It was you he really lusted for.
Now will you open? Someone's not happy. She will break you. She will break you. The past holds back.
Don't worry, you're not alone. Perfect relationships may look great on the silver screen, but the rest of us mortals have to face the simple truth. Nobody's perfect. And you know what? That's fine. In fact, many loving couples struggle with day-to-day life in a relationship. This does not make them any less special. It just takes some work. And we're here to help. Our consultants, all trained experts in their field, will help you identify the source of your troubles and deal with it at your own pace. Whether it's simple miscommunication, money problems, or conflicting personalities, where there's a problem, there's always a solution. And remember, it's never too late.
There's a door back here. Is it open now? Hello? Can I come in? I don't want you to cry. Sorry if I'm not talking too much. Very invested in the game.
I think we should drop the toccata here. People won't be able to concentrate on anything but your music. It's about our family, after all. About both of us. I'm sure Thomas would agree with me.
Is there any way to get into that room? Is there a key? I want to go in the room. Sorry. Try to make sure I don't miss much. More like painting swirls on the floor.
I have a new set. Less flashy this time. You were right, it works better. I can't wait for this opening. I've never dreamed of making art together with you. Here we are, and it's all I could have wanted.
Oh, that's sweet. weird cubby up there. Pretty sure there was a painting in that one before, or something. Okay. Oh, that's kind of trippy. If I look through this one, I can see a frame on that one. Oh. If I look through this one, does that... Oh, this is so weird. Oh, this is so cool and weird all at the same time. Oh, wait, there's like a door there. But... Oh. What is this? This is so interesting. Can I get all of them with like a thing on them? Is that possible? Can't go behind this one. Won't let me. Oh, that is so weird. Okay. So, made this door appear, and still can't go through it. So. Do I have to go around these somehow? Can I squeeze past? Why won't it let me? To do this like in a specific order? Does that do something? Do I need to follow? The paint somehow? I'm so confused. So I do that one. Seems like it cancels out that one. And that one. Okay. Okay, so maybe I need to look through them. Aha! Oh,
Will this
wow.
storm ever run out of rain?
Oh, that's crazy. Can I go back this way? Okay, looks like the only option is to go forward. Oh, that is so cool. I love this room. That wasn't a thing before. Some music notes on the wall.
How can two people who once loved each other so fully, so profoundly, drift so far apart? My husband barely speaks to me anymore. He just slithers in and out of his study, obsessively working on one failed painting after another. He won't even sleep with me anymore. I can tell he's disgusted by me. The look he gave me the other day. That pathetic, hurtful look. A combination of shame, guilt, and repulsion. I've come to realize that I've become a monster in my husband's eyes. It feels like nothing a woman should ever experience. Still, being the good wife that I am, I decided to realize my husband's fantasy. If he thinks me a monster, I will sure as hell act the part.
Ooh, that don't sound good. Hey, another piece. Oh. Some footprints. Footprints go up to this painting.
Watch him
Ah.
drown.
Dear sir or madam, we must kindly, albeit strongly, urge you to keep your voices down during the night. Your marital problems, while regrettable, are a private matter and should remain that way. They are certainly of no concern to us, and especially our children. Please, consider that not everyone is a freelance artist. Some of us have to get up early and work for a living. We need our sleep. We must also warn you that if things continue the way they are now, we will be forced to call the police.
Sincerely, your very tired neighbors. So apparently they're fighting a lot, getting really loud.
My home is my castle. Locked inside, I am safe.
That's not good. I'm kind of concerned why that door is still open, since most of them seem like they automatically lock behind me. I'm gonna see, because it's kind of weird. But that's still open. Is there something in here I missed that I needed? Okay. Sneak out the window. Can't tell what the red bottle is, otherwise there's a bottle of alcohol. Okay. Going in circles. It's like some wine or something dripping on the floor. What fuels my passion? Going in circles. Going in circles, going in circles. I think I just picked up a bottle of something. Didn't quite see what it was. What? Do I need to switch them around? Ooh. I don't know what I just did. I have a feeling this is gonna be a game I'm gonna have to go play again. Try to get more endings. Don't know if I'll do it a second time for the channel, but I might have to do it in my own time. There's a fish. More fish. Give me my filet of fish.
I hated it. Always felt as if it wasn't my hand that wrote the letters when using it.
This is a weird looking pen. Out of water. do something with the fish then? Ooh, light. Oh. More fish. And a fireplace. Ooh. It's so interesting how it seems like stuff just falls out of the paintings. There's a big deer. If any of you watch Black Butler, it makes me think of this scene. I'm one hell of a deer. Oh, we're back here. Another piece. Oh, cool. We completed a picture.
What we witnessed today, while entirely worthless in artistic terms, might be an invaluable case study for psychologists. These harsh words came from none other than Jason Hughes. The famed critic was one of the first to appreciate the works of, and whose praise once contributed to his first spectacular success. When asked if such brutal criticism was indeed called for, especially in light of the recent tragic events, Hughes responded, quote, "As critics, it is our duty to critique art, but not to judge the artist. The man has been through a lot lately, and obviously it has taken its toll on him. Still, if we were to remain silent and pretend this is even remotely acceptable, we would be doing the artist a disservice." Other critics were only slightly more lenient, as the In an unexpected experimental streak in his usually conservative endeavors, Thomas Caldwell hosted an extraordinary exhibition opening in his gallery. Quote, "This is a great day for me and my wife," said in the opening speech. Quote, "For us, this is not only an exhibition, this is how we want to live our life. Music accompanies my paintings just as she will accompany me in the future." It is rumored that after the exhibition, some kind of arrangement was set between Caldwell and...
The thought alone that the most beautiful piece of art doesn't have my name on it is killing me. So, will you marry me?
So sweet.
Have a responsibility. Finish it!
It says watch out. Watch out from what? She's close. Watch out. Stay away. disappear into the floor? I want her to stop crying. I want to help her. Sorry, as a husband, we were a jerk. Like, can I go back? So I can't, like, go back to her. Let's listen to her cry. Okay.
Linen will do. Anyone can paint on a linen canvas. I am not anyone.
What? This is kind of cool looking and terrifying all at the same time. There's a knife just sitting there. Ugh. Oh, it is a good thing I did not keep standing right in front of that painting. I wonder if that would actually hit me.
First, I looked for a canvas. Not just any canvas. I had to find a knife. Not one of those bread ones. It needed to be as sharp as a razor. So I used a razor, in fact, and then carefully flayed the skin. Booze helped keep my hand steady.
Oh. Use skin. Or canvas. So can we like go back now in here? Well, no, it's just a normal pantry. So far, I will say I don't think it's had as many jump scares as the original did. I feel like it's slowly building up though. Hey, look. It's the pieces that I found and put together, I think. So, house. Okay, let's leave. Bye. This house is too much. It was worth trying. Okay, so it looks like we're kind of back. Didn't even go back into the office. Alright, that's that basement. Alright. Ooh. Wedding photo.
How can two people who once loved each other so...
Her love. Her note. Them walking, I imagine.
I had the most beautiful...
And some of the stuff that we picked
No,
up.
this is private.
task catches on. Oh, looks like we have flamingos or something standing there. Really weird looking flamingos. Hate, even now, lost. You deserve it. Finish it. So it looks like it's adding a little bit more to that. I'm wondering if our ending changes depending on which one of these walls we fill up, maybe?
Moths, drawn to the fire between them. No matter if the flame was desire, despair, or hate.
First, I looked for a Ken.
Okay, so that's just showing that. Okay, that's similar to the last one. See, I'm torn because we're almost 2 hours in. An hour and 38. So I think we're probably going to actually end this video on this chapter, and then we'll jump into the next chapter in the very next video. And I'm going to try to make sure that you don't have to wait too long for it, because I really do want to keep getting into the nitty gritty of this, because I got that feeling it's just going to keep amping up. But I do think this is a good place to stop for the moment, and I hope you all are enjoying it. I'm sorry I didn't talk too much, because I'm really invested in the game, and I'm kind of watching for some of the differences, and I really, really liked that canvas puzzle that we did. I thought that was really cool. Anyway, thank you for joining me. I will be bringing you part 2 as soon as I can. I hope you all have a wonderful, fabulous day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!